Hello, YouTubers. Good morning, YouTubers. Today's a two with one stone. Two videos in one today. So it's YCS Montreal and the OTS at the same weekend. Yes, I was playing the OTS while the YCS was on. So there was. So in Montreal, there was $755. So also $760 if you want to round it up. That means there would have been quite a lot of judges. So not as much as I think. I still think people are going back from holidays and stuff, and it's not been long since the league has seen. Some of them might have been at World. So yep. So there was four killer tunes, yep, 3 Elf Notes, 3 Light and Darkness Original, and then 1 Mono Branded. So, it's kind of what you expect. Now, there's different versions of still these, so, as we saw some days, but this is top 32, so, yeah. So, it's what we kind of expect from this list, yeah, nothing too much has changed. Then we have got, for the top 16, we have got 2 Elf Notes, still 4 killer tunes, still 3 Light Darkness, and 1 Mitsu. No branded. Again, branded, I just think lost its steam a bit. Yep, just lost its steam, just lost its capability. Plus, he hasn't got a good Light Darkness match, so that's why I imagine it was up against. Yep. Even though they play branded cards in it to sell. Yeah, they still play branded cards even though it's hard branded. They can use more as an engine now. Which is fine, there's nothing too bad. And then we have got Light Darkness, it was fine. Killer Tune still feels the same, and you'll see what I'm saying. It stays pretty much the same, but they don't come out the best. Then top 8, there was 2 Elf Notes, 3 killer tunes, 2 light darts, and 1 Mitsu. Mitsu done well again, but it shows what engine they were playing. Oh, by the way, Axide was the one coming home for this. He was the one that was trying to win it back home. So yeah, he pulled up, he got out at top 16. So oh well. Again, Light Darkness, still the same, still the same. Haven't got the foot. They'll get more support. Killer Tunes, still alright. Yeah. And then what's coming next is for the next ones. There are 2 Elf Notes and 2 Killer Tunes. Yep, those 2 stay in top 4, and it's almost the same for the final. Yep. So those 2 we could all combine together. It's pretty much. Those 2 come out at the best 2 decks. The one you can draw your loads, the one just has hand traps just as senders, really, yeah. That's what I was said. And then Elf Note's still very good, still very powerful. And then final Elf Notes 1, yay! It's weird considering one of the favourites again, but sometimes not being a favourite is good for you. And we got. And the 101 was from Chile, actually. Yeah, that is really surprising. Oh, I actually got something to say. How are we doing for time? Oh, we need a couple of last 7 minutes of it, so, yeah. We have got. So, this is standard Elf Note list. Nothing too much has changed, apart from 1 Dogmanica. I don't know why he's playing 1 Dogmanica. Because you get locked in the extra deck, so unless you can do quite a lot of breaking boards without using your extra deck, I don't know why. Then we got the killer tune list. I think this is gonna be a standard list, so yeah, it's just a standard list really, not too much has changed. He's playing little side range stuff, which is cool. He's playing some talents and stuff. Not too much has changed. He's playing Sloth, which is quite cool, I guess. Not too much has really changed, but Elf Notes. We can't see any lighted darkness ones, unfortunately. Oh, here's one. Yep. This is the Ansamina version of light and darkness, so it's just almost a standard Ansamina version, really. It's not too much to say. It's playing the impulse, really. Yeah, not too much has really changed. I like how he's playing some things. Oh, that was Jackson. Yeah, he's playing some weird sidecar. He's playing this. Oh, he's playing the one that searches floodgates and stuff, which is quite cool. He's got couple of targets, so we can show you a branded list, and then this is 60 cards branded. It's branded with lighted darkness, so engine, but more branded lighted darkness, which is quite cool. So it's more of a branded with lighted darkness, which is called grassroots green and stuff, which is quite interesting actually. Sloth playing also fear mode, which is quite fun. You can shift your fear and then put it back in your hand, so your opponent's always got that threat. So, yep. Elf nodes. Which one is this one? I think that's all. That's all we got. So. Okay, now let's talk about what happened for me today. For me today, it was for me, I didn't get a chance to play the YCS. I got a chance to play in the OTS instead. In Alex, in Bedford this week, it was at OTS. Now, there was actually 3 OTS on the same weekend. There was one in Stevenage. Yep. And then there was one in Hartlepool. Yes, which was quite fascinating. There was actually 3 events on the same weekend. I know, crazy. Also, we don't know what happened in those 2 because I was not there. So I can't tell you what happened. But I can tell you what happened at this one. There was only 10 players at this OTS, so there was only top 4 really. So not. So it almost felt like almost a locals, but not a locals, if that makes sense. Now we played something. Oh, you got it here. We are playing Crystron Trains. Yes, so Crystron Trains. Yes. How did I come at Crystron? Well, I saw Yakside first. Yep, good. And then I saw this list, the top 4 of a national. So it's not far off him. I can't remember the name of this one because he was from Spain. So, but this one's more of a hand trap version of it, really. So we're playing 3 Ibero standard. For my list, I like hand traps, so Ibero is very good for going first, going second. Ibero's for weird. Ibero was not needed in this one. I didn't even get a chance to use it, but I guess it was good to Scarfather, so that's alright. Then we're playing 1 Crystron tune-in. Again, this one's just another tune, just another name, really. Most of the time I side this out for quite a lot of matchups, or again, there was only 4 matches, so we decided a few times. Crystron. Brickbacks, no. This one was good. It done its combos. It's done its job. Got the Crystron some deck to grave and stuff. Yep. A lot of the Crystron you don't really summon the low ones. You send to grave and then you use the effects in the grave. So that's quite cool. So that's what this card was there to do, which is quite cool, quite handy. And Smike was good also. Smike just got me level 5s, rank 5s and stuff, which is quite good, which the deck kind of needed. And we got 1 Crystron Talus. Talus was quite good. It made us synchros and stuff. Nothing too amazing. Yep. And Smike was good. Smike was nice to one off most of the time. It done its job. Yes, it done its job again to the continuous spells and stuff. Then we got the train lineup. So we got heavy train night ride. This card was quite good and quite powerful. Very good. What it needed to do, yeah, just get me to rank 10s and stuff. Same with this one too. Got me the field spell and then got my link plays going and stuff. These two and stuff, which is quite cool. College night was quite good. It's a nice one-off, yeah. But again, it's just a nice one-off, so it's good for Earth machines. But we don't play too many of them. Cancer was good, but I didn't get a chance to use it too often, so we only won one game and that was Red Dragon Arsenal. Could have won the second one if we had one card in that extra, and that was this card here. We need to get that card next time, yes. So, yeah. So we need to get this card next time, yeah, we need to get that. That's what I was missing, yeah. Reckless was good. Reckless done its negate and stuff. It's done its job. It done its job of being a big monster. Scrap Cycle was good. Again, you don't want too many of these. Because this is technically a normal. You don't want too many summons. Then Ash Blossom for the hand traps and stuff, which is quite good, quite handy. Same for Moltrami, just to get us draws and stuff. Switch Art was good. Evolve Ultimate things. These were good because it's good having a telephone which you can search with, which is quite handy and stuff, which is quite cool, really. And this to being good, quite good to be searched by this. So you got out. This card's excellent because it just gives your opponent a token at the end of the day, which is quite handy, and then gets you ball going. This is good in general. Call by is quite handy. This can be good. But I didn't get a chance to use it. Same with Imperm so much. I use it for negation for one. Extract. This was good for getting more damage and stuff, and just ranking up. This was good for the additional normal summon, but I didn't get a chance to use it apart from one time. Trains. This was good for negates and stuff. I wish I had this for the last game. So. Now I need to get it again because I can't find it, so, yeah. Number 81, could have made it one game, but it didn't come up. Zeus was good. Zeus would have been good in theory. This would have been quite good. Same with these, so, yeah. Yeah, but they didn't come up. These were quite good. All our links were used all day. Yep. Same with this. We didn't make F-Zero, but I bet it would have came up. Yep. Metatrophnus came up for the mirror, but it unfortunately didn't help so much. So, Almond Sled didn't get a chance to slide it in. Same with Lightning. Yep. Drawing Lodge decided most games. Italian Sea was good against some decks, and then Lancer was good in general, and then one. That goes Laugh. I think this was supposed to be for Scrap Recycle or something. Our matchups were the Mirror, which we lost. Then we won against Red Dragon Archfiend. Yep. Great. And then it was branded, proper branded, not branded with Light of Darkness. And then Cash, which is a bit of Will. Yeah, Cash was the second one I could have won. Yeah, if we didn't have this card here. Yeah. But we need to get that now, so we'll get that soon. Always has been good of host today, so there's probably be another one coming up soon. So, yep, so